Yeah. What up, peoples? It's your boy Big Al Biggs here, coming at you yet again with another one. Sorry I've been gone for so long. For whoever's been wanting my videos, it's a couple of you, and I thank you and I salute you for asking me like where's the videos, this and that, So I I do this video for for my pleasure, pause, and for the couple of friends that do watch, for whatever reasons you guys watch. What happened was is that I've been real busy with this new job. I think I already explained this, So, but yeah. So let's get into it. Okay, now this video is for two clowns. Two different type of clowns. KUN-DO-KWAN and diesaso. Now, let me explain what I mean by two clowns. KUN-DO-KWAN is a clown, but he's a funny clown. I fucks with him. He's always like, we go back and forth, like throwing jabs at each other, like, oh, you suck dick, all that types of shit. But it's all in fun. He's on my friends list, I'm on his friends list. At one point he got emotional about it. He did take it seriously, and but I told him, like, listen, don't fuck with me, because like I might be good at this, but what I'm really good at is trash talking. I'm really good at trash talking. You know what I mean? So I told him, like, yo, don't fuck with me, because I will get at you. And I did. He erased me. He blocked me. Blah blah blah. So then after, I guess he realized like he can't fuck with. He added me and we kept on. But now he's like he understands, like, he can't fuck with me to a certain point. So he's a clown, but like I fucks with him. He's a funny clown, like he's amusing to me, you know what I mean? Now, Daisaso is a clown, but he's like a, how can I explain? He's a sad clown in the sense that, like, dude, like he takes this game so fucking serious, my nigga. Like, first of all, he plays this shit 24/7. 24/7. And he takes this shit to the heart, like, and I'll explain how and why. Like, he's always like, complaining about something about the game. You know what I mean? Like, if it's, I think I'd explained this in one episode before. He actually accused me and Nino, aka Python, that we were cheating him. Like, yo, you serious, my nigga? Like, yo, we play for fun, bro. We don't disrespect nobody. We never quit on nobody. You know what I mean? We play for fun, bro. Straight up. And because like they were winning one game, but it was laggy as fuck. And I've always said, the only time like you guys, like, people can actually, like, have a chance is because lag is just like my enemy. I can't fucking play with lag. It's just like, I can't play with lag. So they were winning and stuff, and like the game dropped, and like seconds later he sent me a message like, oh, how can you do that to me? Just because we're winning doesn't mean that you have to quit. I was like, and I sent him a reply like, are you serious, man? Are you serious? And then I showed Python that, and we just started laughing. And Python was gonna say something to him. I was like, nah, man, just let it go. He's just a kid. Like, and when I mean a kid, he's not literally a kid. Mentally, he's a kid. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, just let it go, man. Just forget about it. And then he realized, like, oh, okay, I thought you did it on purpose, I'm like, my nigga, like, fucking, I lose all the fucking time, And now I'm gonna start, like, quitting? Come on, bro. Like, really, bro. He's just one of those niggas that hates to lose, gets in his feelings, and just starts making excuses and just starts attacking people, whatever. Alright, so anyway, there's this issue. Alright, let me give you a quick recap of of me in this game. I started this game, like, I think I was one of the first ones to play this game. I was here before anybody, bro. Like, the people that I remember always being here are like the people that you guys don't know of. Lions Glare. There was another Japanese player that was fucking really good, and then obviously the two Spain niggas that Fantasy and Sunstack. You know, like players that don't play no more. But those were the top dudes. Like, you know, they would kick my ass all the fucking time. All the time. But I would always play, you know, and never complain. And never, like, if anything, it was a challenge to me. Like, I wanted to learn. I wanted to be like them. So, so once I started, and I remember I played here and it played an Xbox 360, so I learned real quick from both competitions. Plus, I used to play Virtua Tennis 3, so just I had, you know, it's two different games, but you just know like what to do, like how to play with a partner, and like, you know, how to approach the game. So once I started getting better, this and that, you know, I started getting the hate, you know. And when it all started, it was when I figured out the trick drop shot. When I was one of the first ones. Like, actually, the first ones that I used to see was Spider Car from France. Shout out to him. Like, he would use it. He would OD on it, but like he would use it, like, and he would use it effectively. And this is like, dude, I'm telling you, like, back in more than 8 years ago, you know, whenever this game came out, you know, and I was like, how the fuck does he do that? I never asked him, you know, I just figured it out on my own. If anybody wants to know how to learn how to do it, just let me know, and I'll say how it's done. But anyway, so once I mastered that, you know, first of all, I mastered the game. I mastered like how to use your player effectively. And how to play with like multi, you know, partners, you know what I mean? So once I got good with that, I started, you know, dominating, you know what I mean? And then like that's when I started. That was the first wave of me getting hate, which was like after I would be like, oh, that's the only thing you do is, you know, the trick drop shot, you know, all the fucking time, you know, all the time. I would just laugh. I wouldn't say shit, you know, because, like I said, I was a big trash talker, but that was in VT3. But I said to myself, like, I can't do that no more. You know, that I gotta like be more, you know, more friendly. Just like let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So this game around VT4, I was like, you know, I can't let these, you know, clowns, you know, get at me. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I would get that, I was just like, you know, whatever, man, okay. So that was the first wave that I would only win because of this trick drop shot. Then I started getting, you know, dominating at net. You know what I mean? So then the second wave of hate I would get, oh, you only win because you play the net. You only win because you play the net. I'm like, oh my God, like, what the fuck, you know? And when I mean, like, it's not just one or two people, dude. It was just constant fucking, you know, hate, you know, messages from people when I would beat them. You know what I mean? So after that, what was it? You know, so just to make a long story short, it was like every time there was always something new. People would come up with an excuse. Oh, you only win because of this. Oh, you only win because of that. You know. So now the thing is, I don't even think it's a thing. It's just these two. It actually is three clowns. It's three clowns. You know, KUN, diesaso, and Paranoica. And they all say like, oh, the only reason I win now is because I play with Python, aka Nino. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. He's like, of course, he's like, you know, maybe 70% of our wins because of him, you know? And I could say that. I don't care, you know, because I'm tired of fucking, you know, dude, like, I've been playing this game forever. So when I play with niggas like a diesaso and he's button mashing, dude, that shit gets annoying. That shit, like, yo, I can't take it no more. So would I rather play and get frustrated with somebody like a diesaso who's doesn't let you play, who's constantly button mashing, or play with somebody like, you know, who not only knows how to play but lets you play, like a cool, like a, I'm sorry, like a Nino, and there's others. There's a Isolica. He's fucking, he lets you play and he's good as fuck. Salute to my guy Isolica. You know, there's tons of good players like that, you know, and those are the guys that I want to play with. You know what I mean? Now, because dude, I'm done. I'm done with playing with like people don't not only that they don't know how to play, but they don't let you play. So now the thing is that these guys saying like, oh, the only reason I win is because I play with you know. I'm like, whatever, man. You know, I just laugh. It's nonstop hate. You know what I mean? So and I've always, and it's funny because at first they would tell, you know, this dude, they would tell him like, yo, stop playing with him, stop playing, meaning me, to stop playing with me. And whatever he would say, but he kept on playing with me because, like, dude, if you would think if my partner, he's not even my partner, we just, you know, we just play, bro, we just play as friends, that's it. You know what I mean? If he was to say with me to and he had like, oh, today I can't play because I'm playing with this, all right, cool, you know, if you want to play, hit me up. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? I never hate on nobody, bro. That's not me. That's not what I do. You know what I mean? Play along. Go ahead. Good luck, brother. You know, but these niggas like, oh, don't play with him. Stop playing with him, you know? And, you know, he would tell me all the time, yo, these guys are saying this. And oh, man, what can you do? I'm used to it, bro. I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? And so when he kept on playing with me, they saw that he wasn't, you know, wasn't what's the word, he didn't care what they thought, you know. They started like sending me messages, you know, Kun, and this game, you will see, this was the breaking point for Kun. He sends me like 10 messages in a span of 1 minute, just insulting me, you know what I mean? And Daisaso, he has in his fucking bio that he's gone so far to put something about me in his bio, like, oh, that I'm a loser and that I can't win without. I'm like, yo, is this guy that much in his feelings? And I told him, I'm like, yo, you hate me that much that you have to put that in your bio, my nigga? And he's like, oh, I don't hate you. I don't, like, yo, it's evident, bro. It's evident. You know, this guy tells me that you send him messages about me, like, yo, don't play with him. Like, oh, that's another thing. He told him like he will never play with me. You know what I'm saying? And just to be clear to everybody, I never ever invite this guy. Never. When me and Nino play, we make a room and whoever comes in. And if there's somebody good, you know, and I ask him, you know, like, listen, I'm with such and such, you know, you want to play, like, you know, and I always invite my friends, the ones that really know how to play and don't get emotional and, like, you know, and are good competition, you know what I mean? Like the fucking the Felino Returns and fucking, like I said, Isolica and Ikra, dude, these guys are straight up official, you know, class act dudes. They just play for fun, just like me, you know. It's just these 1, 2 clowns, 3 clowns that take this shit way too serious. Game player 1. So, like I was saying, from the beginning, of course, nobody starts out good, you know. But as time went on, I got better, you know, and I started winning, you know, and I started, you know, and forget it. Once I started making videos. And let me address that, dude. These videos were never to belittle nobody. These were my opinions. They're like, you know, oh, Juxi, he's an average player. You know, Isolica, he's a great player. You know, this guy, he's whatever. You know, those are my opinions. My opinion means nothing. Nothing. That's one. 2 is, dude, if you don't like my videos, don't watch them. It's gonna make you go crazy. There's guys that like watch my video and they leave comments, oh, you only put the ones You like, you, I mean, the ones you win, you only do this, you only do that, you suck, this, that. And I'm like, yo, if it bothers you, do not watch my videos. It's simple. It's simple. There's like 3 other guys that put videos. Go watch them. There's Sevillano. Shout out to Sevillano, is my guy. There's Isolica. He's got a channel too. Go watch him. There's Sakimono. He's a Japanese dude, one of the great players of this shit, and he's got a channel too. There was an Italian guy. I think he took it down though. He had a channel. Like, dude, don't watch my shit. You know what I'm saying? I never tell you, oh, you gotta go watch. Oh, look, okay, so look, this is when KUN-DO-KWAN starts sending me these hate messages. You saw that was one. You're gonna see it. He's gonna send me like 10 in a row, and I don't open them, but trust me, they're all like, fuck you, Biggs, and you suck, and like you only play because Python carries you, and all this nonsense, and I just laugh, bro. It makes no sense, because like they're the ones that look stupid, not me, because like, dude, like, I'm here just to play for fun, nigga. So back to this. Look, there's another one. Again, remember, I'm telling you, these messages are all hate messages from KUN-DO-KWAN, So you tell me, who are the emotional ones? As you can see, I only attack people to defend myself. You know what I mean? I'm making this video because these guys were talking shit. These guys were like, saying all that, and he got me in his bio and all this shit. So I'm just stating the truth, because I'm not even attacking them. I'm just stating the truth about these 2 clowns. You know what I mean? And the funny thing about, let me tell you. Okay, now let me tell you like some personal shit on both these guys. Goon, right? We all know he's a clown. Like, he's always quitting, and I want to say he's not good, but he's never playing like 100%, concentrated, and that's because, and he told me, and his friends have told me, that while he's playing video games, he's watching his kids and he's watching TV. So he's not 100% concentrated in the game. So I give him that. You know what I mean? He's not, he has a legitimate excuse, So now diesaso is the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker plays 24/7. That motherfucker has no job. Like, this is from what his friends told me. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, like, I didn't believe him, because sometimes they got a group and they all talk shit about each other, whatever. But just like, on some funny shit, how friends do, But with diesaso, they would go in on him like real hard, And I remember one time they were like, oh, that nigga, all that time he plays and he still sucks, like, he don't even work, and some niggas might be sticking his wife because he don't work, but I was like, damn, these niggas are going in. So at this time, me and diesaso, we were cool. So I send him a message, yo, diesaso, is it true that you don't work, my nigga? And he's like, why you say that? Oh, because, like, your friends say that you don't work and all you do is play video games and shit, and blah blah blah. Like, and he was like, well, yes and no. He goes, what you mean yes and no? Well, he's like, I don't work. Yeah, I don't work. And so how do you fucking survive? He was like, well, I give lessons of guitar. Yo, I almost started crying, bro. I almost started laughing in his face. You know what I mean? So, like, wait a second. So it's true? Like, you play this shit 24/7? He's like, well, yeah, when I have the chance. And then from that point on, I started realizing when I get on in the morning, whenever I could get on in the morning, he's on. When I get on in the afternoon, if I could get on, he's on. When I get at night, and I could get on, because like, I do have a legit job. I have a life. I have a girlfriend. I have, I go out. I do things. You know what I mean? I have a fucking life. You feel me? Oh, and by the way, Kun, in his defense too, he's a legit dude too. He supposedly he has he has a business he runs, and so he's not like, you know, this is not his life. He's just a clown, like I said, he's a clown, like he's a funny clown. But this Daisaso, he's a sad clown, like he's pathetic, bro. His own friends like make fun of him. So I was like, yo, you serious? Like, you play this shit 24/7? Yeah, you know, because I'm at home. I'm at a home state dad. He said, this is all in Spanish, obviously. I'm a home state dad, and I take care of the kids while my wife works, this and that. Yo, I almost started laughing, bro. I almost started laughing, and I felt bad for him because his own boys make fun of him and shit. You know what I mean? So, and after he's sending me all these messages, forget about it. You know, I told him that, and that's why he hates me. That's when he put up that thing, like that shit that I'm a loser on his model, his profile model. Because what they say, the truth hurts, right? And boom, when I told him, like, you know, because he knows it, he knows. There's a video I put out of him in the beginning when we first met, dude. He would send me. He was one of the guys that would send me messages, like you know, just talking crap. Like, dude, I don't even know you. Why are you sending me these messages? You know what I mean? And I come to find out that he didn't like my ranking that I put on him, that he was average. So I made a video, like, you know, exposing him, like all his friends talking, you know, bad about him, and he hated it. He like, actually, it's one of the most viewed videos I have on my channel. I think it's got almost like 300 views. You know what I mean? So obviously, some people like enjoy it. You feel me? And the funny thing is that once we became friends, you know, I think I still got the message somewhere, but I don't want to go too deep into that. That's going real petty, you know. When we became friends, he's like, yo, I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. He goes, hey, Alex, can you do me a favor? Like, yeah, sure. What's up? Can you take down that video you made of me? Like, yeah, why? What's going on? Because my friends, you know, in the chat, they make fun of me, and, you know, I don't want to, you know, it's kind of embarrassing already. Yo, I started cracking the fuck up, and this is all facts, bro. This is real shit. You know, whoever doesn't believe me, I got the proof. I got all the texts that he sent me, all the fucking, I got all that shit. So, like, dude, this kid, he's pathetic, bro. He's like, you know, for him to get salty, emotional over me playing with Python, you're like, what the fuck? Why does it bother you so much, my nigga? Like, that's corny. That's some girl, like, faggot shit. You know what I mean? It's like when the two sub brothers, they play with each other, they play together. Like, no, dude, you want to beat them. When Suns Tech and Fantasy, they play together, you want to beat them. You want to, you know, go at the best. You know what I mean? But this guy, like, oh no, he can't beat us, so he has to, like, you know, talk shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, so this guy, like, yo, he's just a clown. He's a pathetic ass dude. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on with him. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is that till this day, like, people, his friends still, like, yeah, like, still say that he's a clown, that all he does is play and he doesn't get any better. Just the other day, I was playing with I don't want to give out names and shit, but I'll say this though. We were playing. He was with I'll say one of his Argentinian friends, a good player, real good player, better than him, better than Diesaso. And, you know, we beat him. And just for shits and giggles, I asked him, like, yo, by any chance, did Diesaso send you any messages after we beat you? He's like, yeah. He started laughing. Like, yeah, he was blaming me. He's like, for real? Like, dude, and I told him, like, dude, but you're way better than him. Like, yeah, it's okay. Like, we already used to it. This is what he's telling me. And again, I have the proof. Anybody who don't believe me, ask me, bro. I'll show you the messages he sent me. He goes, yeah, but it's okay. We're all used to it, you know. He blames everybody. He's always button mashing, which is true. He blames everybody when he loses. He blames. He's always button mashing. You know, it's just all you got to do is, like, you know, hit it to the opposite side of you know, his partner, and he'll be button mashing. You get him out of place, and you beat him. Anyway, so his partner was like, yeah, man, he's a joke, you know, but we're already used to it, you know. And this is another thing I gotta say, because Diesaso said this to me, and so did Kun. He's like, oh, we all make fun of you because they get together. They get together and in like a barbecue, all of them, you know, all the Argentinians, like 10 of them. He goes like this to me. Oh, we make fun of you, Biggs, because like you think you're the shit. This and that. All right, cool, fine. If that's what it is, fine. But here's the difference, though. I tell them, here's the difference. They're friends through a video game. I never met them. I have never ever met them, and I probably will never meet them. If they talk shit, fine. You know, that's on them. You know, I have no issues with none of them. You know, but with you, you see them every, like, you know, you've hung out with them personally. You've like, you know, you've hung out on barbecues, and they talk shit about you. So what's worse? Me that they don't know me, or you that they actually know you and they talk shit about you? They say that, and it's not even talking shit. They speak the truth about you. You know, they make fun of you. So I tell them that, yo, that dude is like, I'm sure he's like, that's why he hates me, bro. That's why because everything I tell him is nothing but the truth. You know what I mean? All truth. So look, and KUN-DO-KWAN is still sending me messages. I wish I because I didn't record that, like that part, me opening messages. It was just him sending me messages like, you know, let me see if I can remember his exact words in Argentina. Like, he would say chupame la pija, or, you know, vales verga, and all that type of shit, you know, just because I'm playing with fucking Nino, aka Python. You know what I'm saying? So it's just fucking crazy how invested these niggas are over a fucking video game, my nigga. You know what I mean? All right, so back to this. So that's the issue with these two clones. You know, oh, actually all three of them. You know what I mean? Again, it's funny because you would think, okay, they already told this nigga like, yo, don't play with me, but he keeps playing with me, right? Pause. So you would think, okay, you know, obviously, you know, he enjoys, you know, playing with Biggs, with Alex. So let's just be quiet, let it be. But they keep on. They tried with him first, you know, then now they're trying with me. Like, yo, like, dude, like, if he doesn't want to play with me, he wouldn't. Dude, I'm not putting a gun to his head. If he's playing with me, it's for one reason, which is he probably enjoys, like, you know, when we play together. It's simple. Like, dude, like, why are you so jealous? Why are you so offended about that? Like, really, bro? But there are some good, like, there are some real legit people that say the opposite, you know, like, oh, you guys are real tough, you know, like, you know, shout out to Felino Returns. He's told me like, oh man, you guys are too strong together. Who else? JuXC, he's told me that too. There are some good players that, you know, legit wanna beat us, you know, want that competition, you know what I mean? But these three, man, Paranoica, KUN-DO-KWAN, and Diesaso, oh my god, they're on some fucking girl faggot shit, you know what I mean? All right, so yeah, so that's my little story on Diesaso and KUN-DO-KWAN. You know, me exposing their dumbass. You know what I'm saying? They're too emotional. You know, they worry about the wrong things, like who I play with. You know what I mean? When they should be playing whoever they want to play. You know, and now the funny thing is Diesaso, like, he's saying that he's that I'm mad and I have to play with KUN-DO-KWAN, and that's why I play with him, because he's better than me. And I'm like, everything he says, it makes no sense. I always rebuttal it and I kill him. He goes, oh, that's why you have to play. What? So I go, so if you're better than me, right? How come you can't beat us? You know, if you're so better than me, you're better than me. his words were he surpassed me in whatever, and that's why I'm playing with Nino Python. So I was like, okay, so if you're so better than me, why can't you beat us? It's simple, right? So he every time he says something stupid, I always rebuttal it, and he just looks dumber and dumber. You know what I mean? Because the shit that he says is just stupid. He's just plain old stupid. But enough with this nigga, man. You know, I wish I could show you the messages that his boys send me and shit about him. It's funny, you know, because they don't do it on some like you know that they hate him type of shit, like how he does, like how diesaso like does shit to me because he hates me. They do it because like they feel sorry for him. Like the dude is playing 24/7. He has no life, you know. He's at home. He's at home taking care of his kids, cooking for his kids, and playing video games all fucking day, you know. And he still sucks. No, see, I'm not gonna lie. Not that he sucks, but like, okay, in a room with, let's say me, Python, what's his name, diesaso. He's always gonna be the weakest guy because he's a button masher. You already know what he's gonna do. He's very predictable. You know what I mean? And so yeah, man. So his friends, like, you know, don't do it. Tell me these things about him, but not to like, because I'm sure they're friends, but they still make fun of him. They still make fun of him. You know what I mean? And these are his friends that he actually sees, like, personally. You feel me? So, but whatever. And he hates that shit. He hates that. I know that. You know what I mean? But whatever. So this game went on for a while because this game was like when me and Python we played for like an hour, you know. We played 3-4 games straight, you know, and by the third, fourth game, we get bored, like, you know, and no shot to nobody, you know. It's just like, dude, like the competition is like, you know, especially against diesaso, it's weak, you know what I mean? So like sometimes like that's when you see me like change it up. That's why you see me get the girl to give them a competition, you know, to make it more of a game. And that's what you see in here. What's his name? Python using the girl just to make it interesting, bro. Like, dude, imagine almost every game we just like, you know, we beat them in less than 10-12 minutes, you know. That shit gets boring. So as you can see, this game was a tight game. We were at the end of I think this was the last game we played, you know, and we were both tired, you know what I mean? Obviously, fucking, you could see Python using the girl, you know what I'm saying? But cause like every time I bring out my guy, my male, it's not even close. It's almost 99% of the time we're gonna get a 4-0, you know. So it is what it is. But again, I'm not like trying to trash nobody, you know, because dude, me and Python, we play fair. We respect everybody. You never ever see us like, you know, taunt nobody or send hate messages to. No, look at that beautiful lob. Send hate messages to anybody after we beat them. I would like to see anybody, you know, come up and say that I'm a bad winner, that I send bad, you know, hate messages after I beat him, like, you know, on some taunt shit, because that's not me. I never do that shit. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I probably did it in Virtual 23. I would just, like, you know, brag and shit and, like, put it in your face, pause, and all that shit, but nah, I don't do that anymore. But as you can see, like, they try, like, And throughout the whole game, me and Python, we just like, we play for fun. You know what I mean? We half of the time he's half asleep because he's in Spain, so his time frame is like different than mine and shit, so but look, I've got a beautiful lot and I fucking aced this thing. And so there it is. Diesaso, KUN, and Para exposed once again. The real truth about these clowns and shit. I'll be putting more videos out soon, so hopefully you guys like it. Let me know what's up. Alright, peace.